Japan is not a people that is going to go out and ask you for their help, because in all reality they don't need it. Here it's like telling a rich man who has everything, he has all his needs met. You're dealing with people who have money, they have the cars, they have the the wife, they have the family, they have the children, they have the home, they have the job security. What else do they need? They're in one of the most wealthiest cities in the world. They don't need anything in their eyes. But every Monday, without fail, somebody in Tokyo Station will jump in front of a train and end their lives, because it's time to go back to work and it's time to go back to their everyday lives. 30,000 people die every year from suicide in Tokyo alone. If you sit in the subway in Tokyo for more than 10 minutes, you will start to feel odd, not because you're in a foreign country, not because of the language barrier or anything. You'll feel odd because nobody is laughing, nobody is smiling, and no one is talking to anyone. It is absolutely, positively silent. All you can hear is your thoughts and the train. This country needs life. These people, they need to laugh, and they need people to love them. First and foremost, to do anything here as far as witnessing or giving the love of God out is absolutely just giving the love of God out. You have to live your life by example. So it's ministering to somebody who says, Jesus, why do I need Jesus? I have all my needs met. All my needs are met. And so you have to build a relationship with these people to find out what their personal need is. And then through that, you can minister to them. The scripture that says the harvest is many, but the laborers are few is a direct application to Japan. Not many want to come here. And these people need help just as much as everybody else does. Just as much as everybody else does. They need them. It may be a little more difficult to tell somebody who already has all their needs met that they need something else, but they, regardless of the fact, they still need Him. They still need God. Period.
Microfinance is really a process, so you really got to stick with it for a couple years to really see like the real success stories. The economy and stocks and all these things can go crazy, but microfinance is still there, and loans can always be given to the poor to help sustain themselves, because there's not profit that is to be made from it. It's helping people at the heart of everything. It's teaching a man to fish, in the sense that these microfinance institutions, they hand out either a small or medium-sized loan, and they say you must use this for business. And it's scary because you're like, they can do anything with that money and they could just run away, but they don't. They make their own business, they buy their own supplies, and they do something for themselves. And in that, they learn through different cycles of loans and stuff, they learn to become completely self-sustainable. And they're not being just handed stuff, and then they wait around till the next handout comes. They're working and working and working for this and for themselves and for their families. We went to a woman who weaved baskets for her microfinance business, and just the pride in her eyes was there that I made this, and it took help to do it, but I'm doing it, and my family's going to be helped and better for that. It's not just about the money, it's not just about being self-sustained, it's really building a community. It builds a community through the women and the group that they have, and how they all come together, and if somebody can't make a payment, then they all come together and they pay for that one person, and it really builds that community. And I think if things go right, gets them out of really bad situations. Development is showing the love of God in a very practical way, whether it's microfinance, whether it's feeding programs, whatever. It's the basis of love. I think it's key to love, because you can say you love someone, but then you can really show it. Just by coming here, you really get an idea of what really matters. And it's not what you wear, it's not the food that you eat, it's just not all these petty things. What really matters is just loving God and then loving and serving His people.